From that first day that we met back then, I always knew that I would be on your team. As we move to the future, we can be one. Reach out, it's coming our way. Whenever I see that smiling face, I know that no stumble could get in your way. Though you feel like running without a trace, stay strong and hold on. Oh, on this endless road you run, know I will always offer you safe harbor. So just keep going till you're done. We'll always chase the sun. Let's run. I see you beat yourself up again, so far from the end. You've got a long way to go. And when you reach your limit, decide just to quit. I'll raise you up once more. Whenever I am here beside you, I feel I can fly high in the sky. So don't give up now, we'll make it somehow together. There's so much to explore. If you hide your emotions away, then how will your dreams feel that they can be? Even all time I try to slip right past you, I will be here to dry your tears with the song glazed over feelings in your heart. We'll keep on growing for a thanks to friendship, and you can't stop it anymore. So spread your wings and soar, let your heart roar. I see you beat yourself up again, so far from the end. You've got a long way to go. And when you reach your limit, decide just to quit. I'll raise you up once more. Whenever I am here beside you, I feel I can fly high in the sky. So don't give up now, we'll make it somehow together. There's so much to explore. I'm sure that you'll remember. You'll remember. Keep your eye on me. Keep your eye on me. When we are young, when we are The playful smile, those earnest eyes, that warm embrace, and that heartwarming meal.
"摘一颗星，追着梦想，装进行囊，弹起吉他，一起歌唱，窥见星光，歌声闪闪发亮，一直到地老天荒。" 吹打湿我的脸颊，人们都追不上我新奇想法，海浪也被歌声融化。当夜幕落下，即刻出发。I will always follow my heart。摘一颗心，背上梦想，闯进行囊，独自流浪，追进夜空，扬帆远航。弹起吉他，跟着心轻轻哼唱，歌声闪闪发亮，一直到地老天荒。
Balance must be maintained, and yet destinies remain variable. Sometimes long and short, after life, laughter alone. People tend to fear the things that they can't understand. They might look away when they meet me on their way, but I keep smiling 'cause I know we end up the same. Death has its own rules, and yet it's still hard to predict. Remember, no matter what happens, one should never poke fun at death. The way how people live their lives is quite ironical. They seek to ignore hard-headed that someday all is gone. I don't belong between them 'cause I already know that they're swinging candlelight inside the legal out. It is here that heart and soul are as one like clouds. Death is a constant for all among the mortals. Sit beneath the heavens. I think the life span of our lives is quite ironical. So I seek to embrace, but it's still someday all is gone. I don't belong between them 'cause I already know that I'm swinging candlelight inside the legal out.
feel so boring, why not have some fun？ 想不想摸一摸我的耳朵，看到我变成狐狸小姐的模样。I feel so boring, and let's have some fun。 想不想摸一摸我的尾巴，看到我毫无隐藏真实的模样。有太多奇思妙想，闯进不变的日常，等待我一一去打破。擅长在平凡生活中找大惊喜，享受挥洒自如触及表象的恶作剧，独自咕咕来杯下咖啡水，煮一家沙拉，无聊的话就给你变个戏法，毕竟和勇气，美是不同行，沉默的证据，有他自己难言的深意，也无需太担心，总是会迎来某刻我们心有灵犀，大有时候上空，我蝶飞舞们游泳，燕子从天马行空，热情爱的放手，我们注定的相逢，老天牵你的心用刺青刺进值得作是一首好平凡的生活。只是偶尔会表露迷失秘境，找寻散落的好运，我们一同前行。有太多奇思妙想，闯进不变的日常，指引我前往的方向。有太多奇思妙想，好像是命运预兆，我们在一时相遇，排队从不收场，我为好奇手的伤，成就善良的序章，看我家的前程，来日深远，真情冒险出航，远方的风带来传说，万千平行宇宙中，无论是哪个时空，都在我身旁。
From that first day that we met back then, I always knew that I would be on your team. As we move to the future, we can be one. Reach out, it's coming our way. Whenever I see that smiling face, I know that no stumble could get in your way. Though you feel like running without a trace, stay strong and hold on
sure that you'll remember. Warm embrace and that heartwarming meal. 摘一颗心，追着梦想，装进行囊，弹起吉他，一起歌唱，窥见星光，歌声闪闪发亮，一直到地老天荒。飘舞在风的气息，不去在意，昨日回忆太离奇，朝向回应，烦恼没必要在意，太多的 dream， 海浪它会告诉你所有秘密，就让海风吹乱我的头发，所说的话统统不想去回答，思念就用歌声传达，当夕阳落下，即刻出发。I will always follow my heart。摘一颗心，背上梦想，装进行囊，独自流浪，追进夜空，扬帆远航。弹起吉他，跟着轻轻轻哼唱，歌声闪闪发亮，一直到地老天荒。水晶中的幻影，你随命座逃离真空，将星盘在转动，你却跟着摸不透。在梵高星空下，浑身孩童拙劣的梦，被淹没的还原，仰望头顶暧昧天冲。巨人海水打湿我的脸颊，人们都追不上我新奇想法，海浪也被歌声融化，当夜幕落下，即刻出发。I will always follow my heart。摘一颗心，背上梦想，装进行囊，独自流浪，追进夜空，扬帆远航。弹起吉他，跟着轻轻轻哼唱，歌声闪闪发亮，一直到地老天荒。
Balance must be maintained, and yet destinies remain variable. Sometimes long and short, after life, laughter alone, people tend to fear the things that they can't understand. They might look away when they meet me on their way, but I keep smiling 'cause I know we end up the same. Death has its own rules, and yet it's still hard to predict. Remember, no matter what happens, one should never poke fun at death. The way how people live their lives is quite ironical. They seek to charge and soar. Ours one like clouds. Death is the coast. For all among the multitudes. Sit beneath the heavens. I think that life's monopolized is quite ironical. So I free to embrace my days till someday all is gone. I don't belong between them 'cause I already know that a swinging candlelight can suddenly go out. Suddenly go out. 远远的愿望总让人向往，为我打开一扇有趣的窗。早起的日子却是一如既往，早安晚安没有幻想，能不能有点不一样？飘落的樱花没有人欣赏，雷电的声响也没有答案，还不如让我看看人们的梦想，让我来听听你的愿望。Life is so boring, why not have some fun？ 想不想摸一摸我的耳朵，看到我变成狐狸小姐的模样？Life is so boring, let's have some fun。 想不想摸一摸我的尾巴，看到我毫无隐藏真实的模样？
สวัสดีครับผมกับเมื่อในช่วงนี้ผมพอดีช่วงนี้เรานี่ไม่ว่างไม่ค่อยว่างนะครับ4-5 วันที่ผ่านมานะครับผมมีไปหาหมอนู่นผมมีไปหาหมอนี่ครับวันนี้ผมจะมาต่ออาร์คอนเฟสแอคที่ 5ให้จบนะแค่นั้นแหละไม่มีอะไรในช่วงนี้แล้ววันนี้ผมอาจจะเล่น GTA หรือไม่ก็เรียนโบสิกหลังนะครับหลังเรียนชินตอนนี้เพื่อนผมยังไม่ตื่นกันเลย พิมพ์นั้นมากเลยนี่วันนี้เมื่อเช้าผมเข้าไปเคลียร์เลสเส้นทำเดลี่หมดแล้วนะครับมันพอเกมสรุปเสร็จแล้วเราไปเริ่มอาร์คอนเควสกันเลยนะเชียเพื่อผมไม่น่ากดตัว B เลยเกมอือตัว J นี่นะครับผม X4 เนาะโอ้ยมีไปรษณีย์ผมมาอีกเร็วบ้างนะครับหนึ่ง เราโนกลับมานะโอ้ยโหลดช้าเกินเกมถามจริงเถอะคอมก็ไม่ได้เปิดอะไรเลยนะเนี่ย
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, when I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side.
Okay.
Anything else?
The scholars that have gone missing have...
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You...
Don't
Yes.
change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. But
Okay.
honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it were
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa...
Oh my
Oh,
god
hello there. It's little Isak. He was actually the one who... It still feels pretty surreal
ลื
now
ม
that I
ไป
think
แล้วว่า
back on
ตอ
it.
นคนมันจบ
Did
ไปตรง
someone
นี้
teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure...
Gotcha.
1 ชั่วโมงว่ะทุกคน
Sir?
Oh, well, if it isn't... The last time I saw him, he was pacing out by the... And speaking...
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
That's no good. I've known you since you were very young.
Wow. Okay. Thank
Huh?
What
Don't say anything for now. Let's head over there.
What do you want ไอ้เนาะโอ้กว่าจะขึ้นเนาะผมว่างงเลยว่าทำไมมันไม่ขึ้นสักทีตอนเปิด What you need ไซเนาะ
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have
What?
you heard? The mighty Scarlet King, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other god, still. You say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of the Scarlet King's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and the Scarlet... Isn't it a sign of the Scarlet King's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for the Scarlet King's...
Interesting
Now that you say it,
Exactly. Those city...
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
ว้าวไซเนาะ
Huh?
who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
So cool. Wow.
Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay?
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that the Scarlet King will return to this land.
โอ้ จริง
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for the Scarlet King's speedy return. Delavar also said that once the Scarlet King returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under the Scarlet King and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others.
The people here really like the Scarlet King, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Yeah.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's...
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their...
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to... So you best just stay home, don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of...
Yes, got it.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying. He didn't try to reassure us at all.
Pretty sure I'm the
It's like
main
he's used to
character
hearing
here.
that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
I heard that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places. Very well.
Isak!
Oh no, not
here.
again.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Oh my god, following tags. Why can't you just point out, Isak, you have fingers, no? It's not like that. I'm pretty sure this is his house,
Grandpa?
no?
Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his
okay.
fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
บ้านอยู่ไหนเนี่ยโอ้ตรงนี้เหรอ
This is where Grandpa
Yeah.
usually stays.
Ooh,
There sure isn't much here.
what's that smell? Sino, did you catch a faint whiff of incense? Incense แปลว่าอะไรวะ
Please don't say it's the same one as before. But are you okay? Are you getting
Oh.
dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A
I'm the
certain
main
traveler
character here.
Once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain.
So, you know
Huh? You know him too? Are you?
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can...
Wait, surely Tainari didn't.
No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it's
In
in
the
a store.
forest. From a...
Let's keep looking for more clues. What do you look โอเคโอเคกับจัน obvious I guess follow sign เนอะอ๋อ What you looking at broว่าแล้วกูไม่ได้ทำอะไรหรอก
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here, from the size and shape. They belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. The scent is quite faint, but still extant.
But who would come looking for Grandpa?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lure him
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
Haha
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly, even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days.
No. So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have...
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
เพลงนี้เพราะอยู่นะเนี่ยชอบไปเนี่ย
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here.
เพลงเพราะจังโอ้เพลงจบแล้วเหรอ ผมไม่อยากเทเลพอร์ตแล้วผมอยากวิ่งไปเอา Hello girl
Stabilize!
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better.
We're back, Candace. We've got a lot to tell you.
Welcome back.
Hello
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Oh where did you
Huh.
go
I
my
saw him
man
around the village
Sassy
entrance
Becca
earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone.
Did you find out anything you... I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
The resurrection of the Scarlet King? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are
Saskai
fond of it, but as you
What
can
are
see,
you
there aren't many
looking
scholars
at?
still studying around these parts. No, not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of... It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting...
Makes sense.
Where's that dude
So what should we
Yeah
do then?
baby
Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some...
Ah, yeah. Delvar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King. Way they see it, the Scarlet King's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the Academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become...
Tia! You're amazing! You really know this place...
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every more I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions. Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Okay, this dude what the hell is that sassy baka? You so sassy. ผู้ชม ไปคุยกับเพื่อนมันกัน
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel.
Oh,
How could a wall this tall even exist?
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academic geniuses like Sataria are one in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate, even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
ที่นี่มีแทเวิร์นด้วยเหรอได้แล้ว What?
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you?
Oh.
What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki? Fun.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just to...
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested.
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together?
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him.
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on, a wild stab in the dark.
Wow.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
It's main character time.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the big...
Oh, that's Sassy Baka
I knew
guy.
leaving Saito behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for...
So you and Delavar have been partnered...
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think, but you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samio would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
it's beating ass
Long
time
time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of the Scarlet King despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand that the Scarlet King is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. And
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
you're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become.
Enough talking! Get him!
come on in boys
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
oh so sad we don't get a Deya try
Following orders.
New punching bag.
Gather.
new punching bag are you sure about that
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Time for a light show.
too easy
Impossible!
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just used... That's what you thought.
Ugh. You lied and...
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart.
pathetic haha
Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out.
Oh, but instead of...
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Oh, you mean the funny names she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit,
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Enger and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Enger, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Enger and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how the Scarlet King is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right?
Wait, so
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild
Wow! What?
Ah, you're too kind. It was...
So, that thing you were saying before...
About what?
About how mercenaries only care about...
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly... I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in the Scarlet King, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything.
Dia...
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler,
Oh, okay. You're
This should
just
be all
gonna
of
take
them.
me. Yeah.
I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru Village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, traveler.
Sounds good.
As for these idiots, let's...
Oh, what's this?
You heard the question. Now answer me.
Oh, okay.
Candace is an expert at dealing with people like this.
Okay.
Hey, Dia!
Right on time. We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well.
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great.
Really? Thanks for that.
Oh, hello, Sino. He's standing there menacingly.
Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Ooh.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on
Right.
in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
มันไม่ร่วงหรออ้าวโอ้
Watch out for yourself. Solidify!
สรุปทะเลทรายนี่คือมันเหมือนไม่ได้อยู่ในสุเมรุเลยนะ มันควรจะเป็นแบบเนชั่นแยกไปเลย เพราะแบบแค่ขนาดอย่างเงี้ยมันก็จะพอกับสุเมรุแล้ว
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry.
Yes!
Please, don't beat us anymore.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the village keepers. They are vital members of our community. You come here to my village, and you...
Mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of the people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. I'll tell you everything I know.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about the Scarlet... Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in the Scarlet King's resurrection. They get their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talk us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Is it the Mushe boy? The Dotoro boy? Or other guy?
I'm not sure.
That's one.
I think it wouldn't be a random NPC though.
One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then,
Wow.
you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
What the
He got
fuck
us to
is
lure them
this?
out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there.
3.
You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
3. That's 3.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
What, we get to ask question now? Oh, Lumine, so cute. Do you have any idea who that Mr. Lesson? ผมว่ามันไม่น่าใช่ random NPC หรอกมันต้องเป็นตัวละครแบบที่สำคัญแน่เลยน่าจะแบบไม่สการามุชก็ดอทเทเรก็ผมให้อย่างมากก็แกรนสี่ใช่ไหมแต่ผมว่าไม่น่าใช่หรือไม่ก็เอาไฮทัม
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another
ไม่น่า
being
ใช่
to keep his
random
secrets.
NPC
No
แน่
way.
นอน
He,
ให้ผมเดา
that guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face.
Oh.
He calls himself the Scarlet King's envoy.
I believe I
Dot
may
Hore?
know what's going
หรือเปล่า
on.
อ่ะไม่รู้ดิ
Uncle Anpu.
ใครวะไซโน the hell did you do
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak
Yeah.
of could be from the academia.
the doctor the
Some
doctor
time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our... It strikes me now that this secretive character...
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their... They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back?
Not the academia again.
in Sumeru City Sataria mentioned King Dash's resurrection is just the academia's misinformation campaign
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit.
mind harvesting
Our top priority
I
now is
guess.
locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to...
Yes.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you...
All right.
Let's meet back here once it.
What scheme is the academia brewing?
ผมว่าแม่งดอทเทเรแน่เล
You
ย
look worried. Thinking
Yes. I'd look for them myself.
you have a strong sense of belonging here.
Dia, don't...
Thanks.
ผมว่าแม่งดอทเทเรแน่นอนเลยว่ะให้เดาผมว่าใช่ มาจากอะคาเดเมียปิดหน้าปิดตา แล้วดอทเทเรแกก็ทำอะไรแปลกๆอยู่ไม่รู้ด้วยที่นั่น ช่วยพวกอะคาเดมีมหาจิวารี an endless plain of ash where the wind does blow โอ้โห อ่านไม่ทัน แต่ก็ช่างมัน โอ้ hello เอาให้ท
Us and then we'll. Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well,
ำ oh
you can
he's
see,
reading book
I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway? Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
ว้า
Paimon's so bad. Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname. Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
yes
Yeah, you're all talk.
and you are too Paimon
While you
shut
were
up
investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
just putting all in frames
Paimon
Paimon
doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
stand
Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
who's she
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru village feel about what we're doing? In
huh
other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons.
Yes,
Remember what
Paimon.
Candace said? Most people in Aru village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether the Scarlet King or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this. Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external.
Those eyes.
Don't change this.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are Scarlet King fanatics in the village.
wow
If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them.
damn this
I
guy's
usually go to bed pretty
detective
early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite
Damn.
sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it.
King brought down oh I see something green up there yep yatta chest no chest okay เดี๋ยวเราได้เข้าบ้านนางเลยเหรอยืนคุยหน้าบ้านไม่ได้โอ้แค่นอก
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stand.
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler?
Sure thing. Hi, Miss
Hi,
Shani.
Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No,
Why's that?
because it will only result in
That's
conflict.
very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reserve. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Oh, damn. Yes.
Yeah, we came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And
Another
we
nation
aren't
means
really
not
residents of
any
any one
nation.
nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you.
You know,
My
Miss
apologies for
Shani.
posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
เมื่อกี้มุมกล้องอ่ะ ผมเชื่อเลยประตูมันไม่ได้เปิดไว้ครับแค่ใส่ซาวด์เอฟเฟกต์แล้วก็ให้มิสแชนนีเนี่ยเดินออกมาจากประตูแบบออกมาจากกำแพงเลยเว้ยแล้วเขาใช้มุมกล้องอ่ะเพื่อจะได้ลดค่าแอนิเมชันnice move for yours.
Ethan told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in the Scarlet King. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise.
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded.
Yeah.
Slowly, I just stopped talking to people, and then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no—
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most.
Oh,
Sometimes
you have super hearing.
I hear strange crying sounds
Just
in the
like
night.
me.
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance. And always, it used to be louder and more frequent. But ever since you arrived in the
I
village—
confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard some. But because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
มาจากตรงนั้นแน่เลย
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not—
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep. And just like that, we are. Oh. Here.
Take it easy.
ผมน่าจะยังไม่เคยเข้ามาตรงนี้เลยมั้งเนี่ย
Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape. Ah, monsters, watch out!
Order guide you.
Oz revealed by...
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Fire hazard!
โอ้บิ๊กบอยบิ๊กบอยเอ้ยโอ้โหเมื่อกี้ผมเผลอกดเลข
Wings of darkness.
Busted. Here comes the cash.
Time for a light show.
ตายแล้วเหรอ
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected. Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? You know. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the
Use
one.
your skill. Boom. Yeah, I don't have to pick out my color. Nice.
Let's go in and take a look.
Let's go. Huh.
Hey,
Walls.
we haven't found Squat. Are you sure?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We
Boom,
have time to
boom,
burn.
Bakudan.
Until then, I'm taking a break.
Okay, dude.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Shut it, Paimon. Just let the man have his silence.
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural...
So,
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
Haha.
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey, Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read at Sumeru are so complicated.
Oh, damn. Time flies.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
โอ้เสียงอะไรวะ
Huh? What was that sound?
there it is.
Damn, that's
It's
creepy.
coming from that direction.
นี่มันเกมเด็กจริงปะเนี่ยฮัลโหล
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
Damn.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here.
It's puzzle time. It's Corley time again. Nah.
Scatter!
Oh, อันนี้มันล็อกอะอันนั้นก็ล็อก
Stabilize.
Dissipate!
still.
Propagate!
Gather.
Germinate! Stand with me!
Cascade.
เอาไอ้นี่มันเสือกง่ายเกิน
Stabilize.
กล่องระเบิดอันตรายครับได้ ลูมีนผมใช้ดาบอะไรอยู่แป๊บ70โอเคThis place is super creepy bro จะเปิดเกาะไว้ตลอดเวลาเลยนะ
Look! There's someone over there!
อ่ะ
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Hello
Wait. You're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. Also, why is he the only...
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know
Who?
him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the...
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about...
No. And that's the... Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life. Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be... Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they... There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with...
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we...
What?
Why do you...
Allow me to jog your memory.
Oh
Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
crazy guy
Oh! Now that you mention it, they're acting the same way!
Correct. The academia is behind all of it. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the academia spread a false rumor of the Scarlet King's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia, as well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends. This scheme has one further advantage to the academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto the Scarlet King's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since the Scarlet King's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of the Scarlet King and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
Oh, I
An
see.
exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people.
Resource? For
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted.
extracted? You mean
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night.
so the human brain? Nope. Nah. Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their... Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went... Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Paimon's a little confused.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
Oh.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The Academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The Academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected. Just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because—
Not to be callous, but no. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru. And the same—
Probably not. Paimon—
You can say that. Simply put, the divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the Academia, but you're not one of them.
Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that. He won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our next step after we return to...
Ooh. ได้กุญแจเตียงหรือเปล่านี้ออกทางตันแค่นี้หรอ โ อ๋อ
Solidify! Be still. Take my lead. Gather!
We're back!
You must be tired. You should rest and take some water.
What's the situation?
Who's this?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying.
So, at one point in time,
Yep, pretty much!
their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village. Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village.
Yeah, why is that?
We may have a mole in our midst.
Yeah.
One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the academia.
นะครับคุณผู้ชม
Hey,
ไม่ผมเปิดไมค์ผมคุยแป๊บนึงโอเคกลับมาแล้วจึ๊บ
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue.
Care to share your thoughts?
You're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Among
Choose your
Us
next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is, Sino's the mole. Interesting.
Huh.
And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Al-Haytham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are
Oh,
you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra?
what is this about?
As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you? If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha day. On this day, the academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing the thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities
Wow.
throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
You're saying that the academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
Damn.
It predicted my every...
The academia has been watching you longer than you think.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
They escaped because of me.
like any of us would have known.
exactly
I have an idea. If
What?
they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now. If the Academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be... Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
yep
I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! Please, wait! I
oh
want to go too!
oh my god this kid
You want to go too? If so, you have to prompt
I want to find Grandpa.
everyone. I leave him in your hands.
okay babysitting time again
Go! Remember, Paimon feels like...
oh my god take that stone pillar
Stabilize.
ไปไหนวะเนี่ยไซโนโอเคไม่เลยว่าผมน่าจะยังไม่เจอกล่องอะไรในหมู่บ้านนี้ผมเชื่อว่ามันต้องมีสักอันเลยมันจะไปอยู่ไหนได้โอ้เดนโดโคโคนี่เลยคำพูดใครไว้ด้วยผมจำไม่ได้น่าจะจงเรียมั้งเดนโดบันชุกอะไรแบบ
So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
yes follow Sino time เมื่อไหร่จะได้เข้าพีระมิดเนี่ย
Desert like the back of my hand.
พีระมิดยักษ์มันควรจะ
Is
เป็น
that
หนึ่งใน
because
ส่วน
you
ของ
play here a lot?
เนื้อเรื่องนะ
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost
Sorry,
in
Sino.
the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
let's go เพราะไอ้พีระมิดมันต้องมีส่วนอาคอนเควสสิมันจะไม่มีได้ไงนะ
It's
Yeah,
buried in the
easy
sand.
game.
Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay. So, we have to...
shut up Paimon
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a headset. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way because there are device fragments scattered around here. Let's split up and search the area. Chance...
อ๋อโอเคไม่ให้กูดิกเองเลย
That's what we're searching for? It looks kind of scary.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
How did it end up buried in the sand?
yeah
That can't have been part of the plan.
ทำไมมันถึงทิ้ง
They
อยู่
must
ที่
have
นี่
been
วะ
attacked along the way.
Wait, what? Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
okay
Don't worry.
Isaac
Your grandpa's
he's
gonna be
already
fine.
okay
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
I agree
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Gather.
But running on sand is so tiring.
you fly Paimon
You're flying,
Yeah.
aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
I mean it probably could
Of course it is.
I mean we don't know how Paimon flies how her aerodynamic work so อย่าว่าไพมอนเลย
Gather.
Oh. Sorry, Sino. I will be back as a minute. Wow, why am I that side? Oh?
One man's stone
This is another man's treasure. หินสโลปสูงเกิน I will show you the world.
Stabilize.
Go, bro, go. Oh. มาจากไหน
Voices
วะน่ะ
over there. It sounds like an
ทำไม
argument.
ผมเลื่อนจอไม่ได้ฮัลโหล
You have really good ears.
The fuck
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
Among
If
Us
you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to.
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to.
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Tia? Why would she?
Hey, don't jump to conclusion here. Oh my god. Fucking this kid. Ugh.
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa?
Okay.
Why are you on their side?
Stop jumping to conclusion. Oh my god.
Well, look who's here.
You don't even know the whole picture, you stupid
This
shit.
complicates things.
Yeah.
You've betrayed Aru village?
No, I don't think so.
This is the great General Mahamatra. Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself, I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Yeah.
Shut it, Paimon.
Yes, shut it,
Matter.
Taiwan.
Whichever side you pick, nothing could deter us
Finally.
from the grand mission of resurrecting the Scarlet King. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of the Scarlet King. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry the...
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring the Scarlet King.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here.
Oh.
All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the academia. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The academia, if you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're...
They look more like pawns of the academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukadavada have? Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed the Scarlet King. We desert dwellers.
It's impossible to communicate with someone, so perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips. But I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade places with
Oh.
the...
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars. Perhaps...
Think you can talk me over with that confident?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in the Scarlet King, and the same applies to the academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the academia's way of doing things?
You academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like every...
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said? You know you're making a dangerous decision.
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but
We've known each other for years.
in that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
คัดซีนนี่เริ่มเควสนี้มาเกือบ2 ชั่วโมงแล้วยังไม่เจอคัดซีนสักอันเลยนะArchon Quest X3 ยังมีคัดซีนเยอะกว่านี้เลยนะ
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him. He's not even trying to negotiate. He just wants...
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal if you ask me. Raman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
Damn.
No.
Damn.
What are you gonna do? Think of something.
Oh.
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it.
Oh. 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 Slow motion. Sign up. Oh. 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 What?
Stop.
Okay.
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces? You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
Phew. I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy. Have you all lost your...
Shot it,
I
Paimon.
just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay, I'm
Can
sorry.
you just
but
talk like me,
sometimes when you're out on a
Paimon?
limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more with. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up.
Oh my god, Gift. Just let me walk by myself. Don't just teleport me there. Oh my fucking god. Oh, okay. Sheesh. Oh, what are you doing here, bro? มันจะลงยังไงล่ะผมขอพักแป๊บพักนี่ผมหมายถึงคือขอเดินเล่นแป๊บไม่ไหวเล่นมาชั่วโมงกว่ายังไม่เจอคัสซีนหรืออะไรที่น่าสนใจเลยครับเริ่มเบื่อแล้วเขาเควสหวังว่ามันจะมีอะไรพิเศษในเกมก่อนจบเนี่ยแล้วผมยังไม่ได้สำรวจเดสเซิร์ตเลยนะครับผมยังไม่ค่อยได้ทำอะไรนี้เลยขอทำสำรวจได้พวกนี้ Seriously?
Certainly worth the extra mile.
ยังไม่เคยลงมาตรงไหนเลยนะอันนั้นคือลิฟต์ใช่ปะใช่ยังไม่เคยลงมาตรงนี้ครับคุณผู้ชมต้องมีกล่องนั่นแหละโอ้ Crystal Fries You are mine I'm lowing on this day money oh moneyมีอะไรอีกไหมนี่ไม่มีแล้วเลยนี่มีปลาปักเป่าแล้วก็เด็ก2 ตัว
Solidify
รอลิฟต์มาดีกว่าโคตรสูงเลยนี่มึงจะลงมายังนี่มาแล้ว ไม่จะบอกมันมีหลายชั้นอะมันมีหลายชั้นนี่ว่ามึงจะมาได้ทีละชั้นมาลิฟต์แล้วอีเวนต์นะครับคุณผู้ชมผมเล่นไปแล้วนะผมขอโทษเลยนะผมแบบกดข้ามไปแล้วช่วงนี้ผมไม่มีเวลาเล่นอีเวนต์
Solidify.
Let's go Elevator คุ้งถ้าผมปรับเวลาวันนี้มันจะเป็นยังไงTop floor please I said top floor but fuck it okay
Stabilize.
more chest there more chest there
Solidify.
อยู่ไหนวะโอ้
One man's stone
This
is
is
another
man's
man's
treasure เมื่อสายเข้าตามแล้วว่าเต็นท์ใครสวยจังเลย Damn What's that? Huh?
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Okay, let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood?
Fine.
Damn. Damn, that's far, bro. ไปหลังโมโซเลียมเลยเหรอ เอาแล้วจะได้รู้อะไรเกี่ยวกับโมโซเลียมแล้วยังหรือไอพีระมิดเนี่ยเรียกว่าโมโซเลียมดีกว่า ผมยังไม่เคยมาด้านหลังเลยนะด้านหน้าผมมีไปเดินเล่นมาบ้างแล้วแต่ด้านหลังเคยไปโอเคดูดโอ้
Solidify. This is order.
Propagate!
What the hell
Stand with me!
Stabilize. Cascade.
โอ้โอ้มลภาวะในทะเลทราย anything no anything no ooh a silly though oh what's this A giant hourglass, no one knows why it was built and they left here. When touched, it flip and start mark time, rotate all of nearby primordial sand grass before this giant hourglass run out. Oh. What me go? This structure known as however, you must have special clearance. Meh. Oh. You need to do I need to do something? This look like this fire looks so sus.
Rise.
Is it real fire? I guess not. Man. Can't even do the puzzle, bruh.ใหญ่เกิน โอเคต้องหาทางเข้าใช่ไหมเดี๋ยวเข้าไปเอาดินโดฟูรัสไม่ได้เลย You are teasing me for your words. Stop this right now. Where is the entrance?ไอ้นี่มันใช้ยังไงวะไอ้เนี่ยมันจะเสกของออกมาไม่ใช่เหรอ
Quake.
แล้วทำไมแท่นนี้ถึงไม่มีไฟซาซิบาคาเก็บซีรีส์ก่อนก็ได้เว้ยเกมมันจะพากูไปไหนย้อนมันจะพากูไปนู่นนะเอาจริงผมไม่เห็นNo way. Where? Oh, okay, I see.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Of course just can't make this continuous ฮะ Hold your words ต้องให้ออกมาวิ่งแล้วก็ไปเกี่ยวซ้ำโอเค Archon Quest time
Solidify!
Huh. They got here before us.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
Oh my god
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. Although, you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
ใครอะอ๋อคุณปู่
Why is there only one of them?
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word.
It's a one-for-one exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise
okay,
on my
bro.
part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
You stay right there!
Oh fighting time Oh cutscene time โอเค Use your pyro vision bro
What do you think you're doing? Don't you see this blade here?
Huh
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second. It's a
What?
earthquake.
What? 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 The hell? What is this? Oh, we're sinking.
Paimon's dizzy.
Is everyone okay? Watch this place. Oh, another
This
chasm.
is going just great.
Another the chasm scenario, I think.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been
No doubt, you'll
the
finally
dendro
believe.
archon. The present one.
Grandpa? Grandpa?
Hey, look around you.
Where's this place?
There used to be a temple here?
Dang.
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to the Scarlet King's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now.
Oh yeah, there's not like a fucking giant pyramid right next to us. And you don't expect anything like that? Okay, bro.
It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise the Scarlet King.
What's he doing here? And his men too?
They must have fallen down here with us. Most of them seem in really bad shape, except for him.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious?
Yes.
1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of the two major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being, Or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. The Scarlet King will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
ได้เวลาเข้าพีระมิดแล้วสินะ
Stabilize.
ใช่ โอ้โอ้ It's domain time baby Pyro Electro Cryo เหรอ จริงดิ Pyro Electro เอาเป็น Cryo ด้วยเหรอ ต้องใช้ Cryo ด้วยเหรอ เอามาทำไมว่า Cryo กูไม่เอาไปได้ไหม ไม่เอาไปดีกว่า
Let's go out and play.
It's domain time. Damn ด้านในสวยอยู่วะเนี่ย
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Raman.
Huh?
Do you see another?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from the Scarlet King civilization, the energy that flows in here...
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then...
โอ้ชอบเพลงชอบเพลง What now? Look up at the hall as a mortal and what? Holy guidance. What, where, when, why, how, who, the hell? Look up at the hall. ตรงนี้เหรอ ขึ้นไปได้เปล่า ขึ้นไปได้ไหมเนี่ย เหมือนขึ้นไปได้เลยมีท่านั่งอ๋อต้องให้นั่งถ้าจับนั่งหมดละโอเค อะไรอะ elevator โอ้โหสวยอันนี้คือกลับขึ้นไปใช่ปะสวยอ่ะอ๋ออันนี้คือเรียกลิฟต์โอ้
Solidify.
โอ้ยพวกนี้มันก็กระจายเกินไปเนาะ
Gotcha.
'Stabilize.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Fire hazard.
กล่องบ้าว้าวสวยอ่ะWhat's in there อยู่ในพีระมิดแล้วมั้งเนี่ย Oh is this another Mona domain shit Oh my chest Yep another no Mona domain shit
Gather.
Gotcha. By Royal, it's time for a light show.
แล้วเธอ elevator มีกล่องไหมนี่โอ้ดีนะมาเช็คก่อนอันนี้คือเราลอดใต้ประตูมาเมื่อกี้เลยใช่ไหมเนี่ย
Busted. Game's up. Fun is over. Fire hazard.
ไม่คิดอีกรอบไหมยังเราไปไหนตอนนี้ After 6 days infiltrating them, I finally understand the prism. The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome.
Take it easy.
อ๋อมันจะลงมาแล้วมันก็จะขึ้นมาอีกทีใช่ไหมเดี๋ยวคือยังไงOh, you mean like this? Oh, this is 5-head. แล้วไงวะเนี่ยพอกดแล้วมันจะล็อกแค่ว่าเราออกไปไม่ได้เว้ย กูต้องขึ้นไปยังไงล่ะ The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. How? How though? Oh, I see เพราะฉะนั้นเรากดให้มันลงไปใช่ปะเสร็จแล้วกดตรงนี้อีกทีเว้ยนั่นแหละ Whoa, what is this?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Here comes the catch. Fuse is lit.
Shut up, fuck this dude.
That didn't count.
Man, ต้องกินอีกแล้วสินะ Oh yeah. And this thing. Fuck. เสร็จก่อนแล้วค่อยออกก็ได้เว้ย Watch this. Turn off. Start up. Turn off. Start up. What's that mean? คือมันจะหมุนไปเรื่อยๆหรอ แล้วตรงกลางมันจะอยู่ยังไงเดี๋ยวมันก็ถึงเองแหละมั้งนั่นแหละNow what
It's a sight to see.
hell?
The Scarlet King's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of the Scarlet King.
Okay. Oh, portal. Where am I now? Oh, where the hell is this?กระโดดไม่ได้ด้วยครับ วิ่งไม่ได้ด้วยนะเดินได้อย่างนี้
Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Damn ต้นอะไรวะเนี่ย ไม่ใช่เมนโซแน่เลย ไม่น่าใช่เมนโซอะ Oh, is this the Scarlet Kings?
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
It's like a tomb.
These are Scarlet King runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people. deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient Scarlet King script?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
Okay, bro.
Serious, right?
There's still
Stop
something off
flexing.
about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
What? โอ้เข้าอาคาชาเลย
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from the Scarlet King's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself.
โอ้คัดซีน
You'll understand after watching it.
Oh. Yes.
Civilization is born of knowledge.
Oh.
But so too can knowledge be its
ผมยัง
demise.
ไม่เคยเห็นนั่น
A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. The Scarlet King brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more.
Damn.
In helping the Scarlet King to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death.
คนเดียว
For I
กันนั่นแหละ
sense
ไอ้สองค
that
นเนี่ย
the spirit of
Damn.
life will abide with me during my eternal sleep.
เวเตอร์กับเดสต์คนเดียวกันออกมา
Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
คล้ายๆกับเหมือนสถานการณ์กลัวบ้าแน่เลยให้ผมเดาอะที่แบบกลัวบ้าใช้พลังความเป็นเทพแห่ง God of Stove อะแล้วก็ร่างก็หดเหลือลงแค่เป็นตัวกลัวบ้าน่ารักตัวเล็กๆอะ
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and the Scarlet King were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
Huh. The two just follows have represented each other at this time.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, But there's no reason for you to doubt the Scarlet King's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of the Scarlet King all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refused to believe any of the rumor. The Scarlet King's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. It was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing.
Whoa,
We saw her
whoa.
as nothing more than a traitor.
Oh, yeah.
He stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eye, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my Aramites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Hey, how you doing?
I'll live. Thanks. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened...
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where I can't...
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow. I'll convince everyone that we're... And I'll return every last one of your mad... sorry, your village.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes, the sages
Yes.
is the true enemy.
Gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out now.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in the Scarlet King. But now that that's changed,
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice... long...
Yep, let's go. Oh, Sino.
We're leaving!
Stop yelling.
Yes, stop yelling, Pyro. Oh, that boy. Damn. Oh, come on, bro. Mm. จบยังมีอ่ะน่าจะใกล้จบแล้วน่าจะมีประโยคปิดท้ายนิดหน่อย ก่อนทำสิ่งนั้นเรามาเปิดใช้ parametric transformer ก่อนกันดีกว่านะครับคุณผู้ชมมีหญ้าตรงไหนไฟไหม้ได้บ้างน่าจะตรงนี้เลยนะผมชอบใส่อันนี้ไปนะครับผมไม่ค่อยได้ใช้อะไรกับมันเลยนะ แม่ดูอีกแบบตกลงไปตรงนั้นแล้วมันคืออะไรอะน่ะ What the hell is that?
Order guide you.
Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over. Time for a light show. Ha! 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 Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Nope. Sorry, Amiya. Nope.ผมยังไม่เคยมาแถวนี้เลยนะ Oh what's that shit โอเคมาทำให้จบไปดีกว่าครับตอนนี้เที่ยงแล้วผมเริ่มจะหิวเลย Hello boys I gotta go
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back.
I guess all I can say now is...
Don't mention it. But we should...
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you.
That's right.
Oh, General Mahamatra?
General Mahamatra? No, no. Make it quick.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino...
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned
Don't play dumb. They extract divine canned
I don't really...
Well, you better start talking or...
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
The Sage Archon. Huh.
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
It's Scaramouche boy.
No use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up.
Oh,
They called
yes.
him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis. and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
The Omen Soul. But the Sage End Project. Yes, it will be the
You must have
Valadian.
noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child.
Gosh, bro.
Sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's Gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Wow.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Rahman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Sure, as you wish.
Take it easy.
Solidify! Time to work!
Busted. Ha! Cha! Here comes the catch.
Oz, reveal! Fire hazard!
Gather!
Things are about to get dicey.
Wings of darkness! Fuse a slit! Just once.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
อืม
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
My royal decree. Fire hazard.
no บ้านี่เสกของเดชให้หมดเดชให้หมดโอเค let's finish this Great Red Sand the western part เหรอ Oh the Great Red Sand ตึงตึงตึงตึงตึงตึงตึงตึงวีเนเดอร์วีลาลาลาตาตาตาตาตาตาตาตาตาตึงตึงตึงตึง
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one.
Yeah? Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get.
Or I.
Oh! Paimons!
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above,
Nah.
you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some information?
Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, the power
Even though
of
we lived
friendship.
through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That
Yep.
is our ultimate goal.
Even the Scaramouche boss.
Let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, next time.
It'll work out for sure.
See you next patch, everyone. Haha, wow. Oh, hello, man. Oh, Traveler good. ได้C3แล้วสินะ
Don't rush. This is a big undertaking. Take it slowly. Would you like me to let?
No way!
I was joking.
Ugh, you're still in. มา1ภูก่อนเลิกนะครับทุกคนตอนนี้นี่พิตตี้ผมก็59แล้ววันเนี่ยเดี๋ยวทำบ o ว n ตี้กับรีเควสกันด้วยดีกว่านะครับทุกคนเพราะอันที่นี้ผมยังไม่ทำเลย ตอนนี้น่าจะทำของซูเมรุได้แล้วนะน่าจะขึ้นเลเวล3แล้ว
เรียบร้อยเวล2แล้วน่าจะเล่นนั่นได้อิมมูนทูจิโอโอเคงั้นเดี๋ยวเล่นนั่นทีมงั้นเดี๋ยวผมเล่นทีมเขาเรียกว่าอะไรนะไฮเปอร์อายาโตะไฮเปอร์บูมแล้วกันนี่เดี๋ยวเอาดาบมีให้ลูมินแล้วกันเพื่ออาร์ติแฟกต์ค่ะอ๋อผมแกะไปให้คนหนึ่งนี่หว่าลืมติดอะไรไปดีก็อยากติด no breast นะติดอะไรไปก่อนก็ได้แล้วกันติดอันนี้ให้ energy recharge จะได้เพิ่มขึ้นหน่อยบอกว่ามันจะไปเจอได้เลยเหมือนในอินาซุมะนะไม่ต้องมาทำ detective work อีกนะ
Stabilize! I will have order!
Propagate!
Our bond is strong. Out of my way.
Spring force!
Gather! Cascade!
Yep. Yeah. วัดด่าเฮลเกมไอตัวนี้อิมมูนไคโอนะครับแต่ว่า ไม่สนครับและถึงแม้มันจะเป็นควิกเก้นพิเศษก็เถอะเราก็จะใช้ทีมยามิยะวอลบัสเตอร์เราอยู่ดีครับเพราะมันใช้ง่ายสุดแล้ว Come on เฮลโลดิงโซนลองโอ้มีชายตรงนั้นด้วยหรอมีกุญแจไหมวะไม่น่ามีนะด้านล่างแน่นอะไรนี้อ้อไม่ใช่หรอ
Solidify! Order guide you!
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Ali! Strike is one! Time for a light show!
Oh ho to OP so easy อิมมูนไฮโดรเหรอ Animal Resistant อิมมูนไฮโดรเอาแล้วยอยมียาทีมของผมจะเล่นได้ไหมนี่อิมมูนไฮโดรอิมมูนไฮโดรงั้นเอาฟิชเชล
All right, let's head off.
ทีมระเบิดแล้วกันโอ้โหมีบอดี้การ์ดด้วยนะมึง
Gather!
อุ้ยไม่มีพลังงานเกิดจัง
Fallen leaves, adorn my
This is order. Fire hazard!
เอาทูอีสี่โบรนึกว่าบาวตี้ที่นี่จะยากกว่าอินาซุมะเนี่ยผมว่าอินาซุมะบาวตี้แม่งยากกว่านี้ดิตื่นตื่นตื่นตื่นตื่นตื่นตื่นเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวเราต้องไปทำเอรันก่อนนี่หว่า running errands time let's go the speedy team the collector เฮ้ยเดี๋ยวมันมีต้อง defeat ด้วยนี่หว่าลืมไปเนี่ยไอ้พวกเดี๋ยวทำพวกกีฟก่อนแล้วนี่อยู่ไหนเนี่ย
Can't catch me!
Yeah you go sir Hello kid give yes just take them sure here you go there beat the fatui oh it's Yoimiya boss buster timeโอ้โหแล้วมันต้องมาอยู่ middle of nowhere ด้วยนะแล้วเราต้องวิ่งไปอีกนะ
Up and away.
Stabilize. Let's finish.
Here comes the catch. A leap. Break a leg. The fuse is lit.
ไม่อย่าไม่อย่าไอ้พวกปัดถุยพวกนี้นี่มันมีเกราะกันเยอะเหลือเกินมันมีฟาทุยตัวไหนไม่มีเกราะไหมเนี่ยผมถามจริงมิลเลอร์เมเดนเนี่ยไม่มีเกาะแต่ก็อยู่ดีอ่ะแม่งไม่เกาะก็ล่องหนก็อะไรไม่รู้มีตัวไหนไม่มีกิมมิคบ้างไหม100 เวล 3อย่างรวดเร็วเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวมีไอ้หมอนี่ด้วยเหรอเกินไปนะแล้วผมยังไม่เห็นหมาที่นี่เลยนะดูโดโนทีลาลาทีลาจอลาทีลาทีลาจอลาทีโดทีลาทีโดเนโดทีลาทีโดเนโดทีโดเนเมดูดูดูดูดูดูโดเนบีฟาโซโซลาทีลาโซฟาโซโดโดลาทีโดเนโดโซโดโดเนดีลาลาโซฟาลารสชาติจังลาโซอันนี้ผมเคลียร์ไว้เมื่อเช้าเดี๋ยวผมมาเปิดแล้วเดี๋ยวก็ไปตีกันต่อไปด้วยรอเก็บเพราะตอนเนี้ยผมดูแล้วผมว่านาฮิดาอาจจะมาเฟสแรกนะแล้วตอนนี้ผมมีแค่600กว่าผมใช้เลเวล90 Triple Crown นี่โลก็400กว่าแล้วตอนนี้ก็จะเหลือแค่200กว่าแล้วเอาจริงแค่200กว่าก็อัพนาฮิดาเวล80ได้ แต่ก็ผมฟาร์มไว้เผื่อแหละท้ายยังไงก็ต้องใช้อยู่ดีไอ้ของพวกเนี้ยเก็บไปครับเดี๋ยวตรงนี้ศัตรูเป็นไรอ่ะในช่วงเนี้ยมีโฮโยเวิร์ดแม่งแสบมากเลยเว้ยคือผมมาต้องการจะเปิดนี่โหลใช่ไหมแล้วนี่โหลว่ามันต้องใช้ลูมิเนเซนต์โพเลนอ่ะนี่โหลมันต้องใช้ไอ้นี่เว้ยเนี่ยไอเนี่ยฟังโกสปอร์ลูมิเนเซนต์โพเลนและคริสตัลไลน์ดัสอะแล้วคือแบบแม่งแล้วไอ้พวกนี้คือมันได้จากฟังไกใช่ไหมพวกเห็ดอะเห็ดบินได้อะแต่ไอเห็ดแล้วคือผมเพิ่งได้ยอยมิยะมาไงจากแพทที่แล้วผมอยากเล่นยอยมิยะแต่ยอยมิยะมันจะทำให้พวกฟังไกอะมันเปลี่ยนมาเป็น deactivate state แล้วมันก็จะดรอปนี้แทนเว้ยเพราะฉะนั้นผมดันใช้ตัวละครที่ผมเพิ่งได้มาเล่นในแพทนี้ไม่ได้ครับผมมันต้องเนี่ยจนถึงขั้นผมอะมีมาร์คไว้ทีมหนึ่งเลยคือทีมซูเมรุเซฟฟาร์มอะคือทีมที่จะไม่ทำอะไรก็ตามกับพวกฟังไกพวกนี้มันจะไม่เปลี่ยนสเตทนะครับพวกนี้คืออายาโตะก็มีบลูมแหละแต่บลูมมันจะไม่ส่งกระทบอะไรมากนะครับและอายาโตะก็เป็นตัว DPS ที่ดีที่สุดรองลงมาจากยอยมิยะนะครับทีมผมตัวเนี้ยยอยมิยะคือแฟกอาวุธดีสุดรองลงมาคืออายาโตะอายาโตะใช้ดาบอะไรอยู่โอเคแบ็กสวอร์ด
Solidify. You are not welcome here.
Be still.
You can't run! Lights out.
Gather. Cascade.
เนี่ยไอ้เมื่อกี้ไม่ใช่ฟังไกลนะครับแต่ผมก็ต้องเดี๋ยวเพราะผมจำไม่ได้ว่าสปอตไหนคือเอนนิมี่ตัวไหนผมจะฟาร์มไม่บ่อยขนาดนั้นโอเคทุกคนงั้นสำหรับสตรีมนี้ผมขอลาไปก่อนนะครับตอนบ่ายผมจะมาสตรีมใหม่นะเพื่อนผมเล่นเกมแต่ผมว่าดูแล้วไม่นานผมอาจจะเล่น GTA ครับช่วงนี้ผมเพิ่งกลับมาเล่น GTA นะว่าเหมือนคอมผมยอมรับได้แต่ผมไม่รู้จะสตรีมหรือเปล่านะแค่ไม่สตรีมเนี่ยมันก็แหลกนะครับ GTA ผม แล้วคือ GTA อ่ะครึ่งเวลาของการเล่นอ่ะคือการจอยโวเพื่อนครับกว่าจะจอยโวกันได้มันโคตรนานเลยโอเคงั้นสำหรับวันนี้ผมขอตัวลาไปก่อนนะครับผมสวัสดีครับบ๊ายบาย